what we do here is go back.
It's that time of year again,
Oh,
Corey.
it is that time of year. It's one of our favorite times of year. It is Hopslam time of year. Bell's releases this, just about the beginning of every year, right?
Yeah.
And it is their double IPA, brewed with a touch of honey. This is Hopslam.
Glub, 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 glub. I'm so excited because every year it seems like, even though it's the same beer, it's always a new experience. Toledo specifically has a really devoted craft beer scene.
Yeah.
And I know that the second Hopslam hits the shelves,
lines.
it's gone.
Yeah.
And so I went up to the mothership. I didn't go all the way to Bell's, but I went to Ann Arbor and got myself some and brought it back for you and me and you. I mean, Corey, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's take a sniff of Hopslam.
try it.
2017.
Let's try it out. Even through clogged sinuses, this thing smells amazing. This is such a good smelling beer every single time. I mean, they dry hop this to death. They regular hop this to death. It's got this nice floral, kind of woodsy, piney, lemony goodness going on. Not as much tropical as I remember, but let me try again.
See, what I like about Hopslam, or at least this edition of Hopslam, is I sort of like the subduedness. It's got some subtlety to it. I mean, even though it's Hopslam, it's really not aggressive. It's not like oppressively hopped, and at least on the nose. The honey, I think, goes a long way and really trying to balance this things out. You know, I don't know the recipe. I don't know the hop bill or the grain bill or how much honey they use, but I do know you can't call something Hopslam without it being friggin', souped up with hops.
Right.
That honey really, I mean, I don't even smell it, but what I do just know what it's doing is it's just kind of rounding the edges out. So I get these nice green hoppy aromas, but it's not overkill.
Yeah. You know there's hops in there. You know this is going to be bitter. It does have a little bit of that hoppy must, but it smells approachable. And it smells delicious.
So fresh. It has such a nice smell. And so, Corey, are you ready to do it?
I'm like,
you ready to get your
I'm getting a little giddy. I'm ready to get hop slammed. Let's do this.
Let's do it. Cheers.
It hits you in waves. At first, I was like, really? Seems a little dialed back. And then it just keeps coming. And it just keeps going and keeps going. And there's just this hop assault on the back of your tongue. It's super bitter, real bitter, tongue-scrapingly bitter.
It's got some heat.
And it's got a little boost to it.
Yeah, you know what, though? Like, I think, for me, it's just sort of like an extended release IPA.
Yes.
Like, you sort of are able to sip on it. It's good. And the honey really rounding things out. I don't think it's ridiculously tongue-scraping bitter.
At first it was. Now that I've taken up more sips, it wasn't. This is just one of those really nice balanced. You get a lot of tropical fruit. You get some mango in the back, some pineapple. Definitely more subtle, subdued hop flavor, and definitely more hop bittering in this, though, than what you might see out of a IPA that comes out in 2017.
I can't believe the heat I'm getting off this bad boy. I mean, it's in the belly.
It's nice.
With any big annual beer that people kind of fight over, it's very polarizing. Some people think way overrated. Some people think it's perfect. It's manna from heaven. Maybe its reputation precedes it. But I think where its place is in sort of like the history of the IPA explosion, I don't know. I just think it's a classic like the Masters, right? It's a classic like no other.
And it's funny because as we've gone through this show, I think my rating has declined every single year on this beer. And that's probably, again, because of all the other beers that we've had. And I'm kind of going more that same route today. I mean, I don't know if my palate's changed, if the beer's changed, or what exactly is happening. But I want to give this like a 93. I mean, real solid. Definitely a beer that I love having year in and year out. It's so much nostalgia for me, but it still tastes just real delicious. I mean, every single time. It's never let me down, but I think other beers maybe have caught up.
Here's what I'll say. There's probably better value out there. Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
But if you had a 20 spot and you wanted to do it, I think it's worth it. At the same time, you could argue it's overpriced. I don't know. You gave it a 93. I'll go 93 too.
Okay.
I think it's fair. Like an A minus. I mean, it's a great beer, and there's really no arguing that. It's a really good beer. Here we are, Hopslam 2017, Corey.
That's right. And we want to know, what's your beer tradition? Put those in the comment section below. What's the beer that you look forward to every single year? Is it Great Lakes Christmas Ale? Is it Hopslam? Maybe you go Dark Lord Day.
Yeah, what is it for you? So let us know in the comment section below, and until you do, always remember,
We're the Review Crew,
and we will review
a brew for you.
Cheers.
Cheers. You know, something that Ron and I have always wanted to do is do a viewer Q&A. We've always gotten these questions, some ridiculous, from either the comment section, our email, our Twitter, our Facebook. What happens to be the social media that you want to reach out to get to us at? But we want to hear what you have to say. What are some questions you have for the BRC? We'll do a BRC viewer Q&A soon. See ya.